Happy Wednesday, collective. How y'all doing out there? I am the one and only Kiki Chronicle Spiritual Empress coming with another segment of Kiki's Thought for y'all divinely guided thoughts. Take what resonate, don't force nothing that I'm saying, not that you hit a fit. If it touches your soul and your spirit, it may be a message from the Lord from you. Because remember, God's ways is not our ways, it's not our thoughts. I just speak as an oracle. And whatever it is God has me being in his army, okay? I know one thing for sure. I'm a spiritual warrior. Okay, so check this out. Okay, look, this is what's going on in the spiritual community when it comes to the people or individuals or demons, witches, warlocks. You know what I'm saying? A part of these organizations and shit that are covers and calls. They are upset, and not only are they upset, they're mad. They're mad because they're being exposed for being exactly what they are and for pretending to be people that they never been. They are really, really fucking losing their minds. Some of these people always been mental unstable. It's worse now. Some of these people stink because of all the black magic they was doing. Some of these people upset because they're going to jail in hell for participating in doing rituals of all kinds against innocent chosen people of God. A lot of these people are just lost. They don't know if they're coming or going because now they're soulless. God remove his grace and mercy off of them, and they don't know what to do because they owe Lucifer. Okay, and they have to pay up, and they have nowhere to hide, nowhere to run to, because the people who they lied to start all these smear campaigns, to start all these spiritual attacks, rage and spiritual warfare, because they were jealous, because they were envious, because they were mad, because they were being hateful, because they can't have control over situations, circumstances, and people that they just can't control because it wasn't their place to be lying, trying to make false allegations or, forging documents saying that they had consent to control things that were never theirs. Because in life, it don't matter what we all do, what we all say. Some things are out of our control, like the Serenity Prayer said, and these people really thought because they was cool with higher ups and stuff like that, they had control, not realizing that the creator of all things, when they under God, had control of all of this whole situation. True, we may not like what we going through. We may not even like the things that we lost. We might even like the people that we thought loved us, that we loved and was there for. But at the end of the day, it all played a purpose. And all that hurt and pain catapult you straight to the Lord, where you always been. Remember something, we don't have control of everything. And you shouldn't want to be with anybody that you feel like you have to control. Helping people, guiding people, teaching people is a part of life. But trying to do a love spell, to trying to make somebody do what you want, is a spiritual law that should not be broken. Do not touch my anointed or my prophets no harm. And again, in this whole entire universe, people been harming real prophets, not the false ones. They've been following them, glorifying all this evil, all this abuse, all this slandering, all of this scamming. You know that it's not of the Lord. They glorify it. They think it's hilarious. And like I said, I watch my little shows just like the next motherfucker. But that don't mean I'm not praying for the people I'm watching. That don't mean I'm not praying for these networks. I'm not praying for these people who are part of the Illuminati, part of these ghosts and covens that participate in these so-called church rituals and do sacrilegious things because they're Luciferians and stuff and they're Satanists. That ain't got a damn thing to do with me. What has to do with me is when people go to line on this collective talking about we do black magic because they reaping all that damn karma. That we doing so much fucking vile things to them because they're reaping karma. Because we doing so much thing because we're true speakers and truth seekers and the truth is coming out. Whether we know it or not, whether we exposing them or not, they're exposing themselves with their obsessive behavior and the fact that they can't keep their mouth closed. and speaking on the collective. And no matter what they try, and the fact that they're over there crying boo-hoo tears and want somebody to feel sad because they are monsters that wanted to make the collective the villain, that's okay with me. I'll be the villain in anybody's story. But they got to just remember something. They got to tell that I became that way. They got to how I became that villain in their story. Okay? All right? So y'all excuse me. They like when I'm putting out these messages, they try to interrupt the flow of the algorithm, and they can't. Cause at the end of the day, y'all, I appreciate all my new subscribers, y'all comments, y'all shares, y'all likes. I really appreciate God gonna bless y'all. And like I said, when it comes to doing anything towards my channel and me, you guys will know how to research and find me if you want to start donating to my channel, donate to the cause so I can continue to put out content. Because either way it go, I'm going to put out content. I'm going to keep showing up for y'all. I'm going to keep sending y'all pin. I'm going to keep showing y'all peace, love, and light. My shit ain't monetized. I'm not editing shit. What you see is what you get. On my good day, bad day, I'm still that girl, okay? So, and I send y'all nothing but prayers because I want y'all to keep y'all head up. I want you to understand a lot of things that we all been through in this collective were orchestrated. They really weren't our fault. We just couldn't help it. And we just didn't know what was around us. And we so loving, we just thought everybody was trustworthy, happy-go-lucky like us, and hold and found out these bitches was demons the whole time. They were snakes, narcissists. They were sociopaths, personality off mother. They copycats. They wanted to embody who we are, and if they could have wore our skin, they would have. But God had other plans. That's why they say, tell him your plan. He gonna laugh at a lot of us, because I know he laughed at me collective. But anyway, I send y'all peace, love, and light into my next live or video. Y'all know that the Lord has you. He don't play about you just like he don't play about me. Talk to y'all later. Keep your head up, you heard me?